So I'm just doing, it's the 4th of May. I'm just, the weekly just open, like the new week. I'm just doing a markets wrap up of all the stocks, like a big bunch of them. So we see how we are in the market. As all like the big economists and macroeconomists are saying, we are already in a recession or the start of a recession. The Fed, Trump, and all the big markets are trying to inject money to try to keep the economy up, but that's kind of artificial. So I don't know until when it can hold. Like Trump is putting loads of trillions to push like the airlines and all the economy. And let's see, for now, the dollar is reaching the tops on this area here of support and resistance. And it's still grinding up in this trend line here from this and this. Let's see if we keep on pushing up, but still this is the top and this is the bottom. I'll put just 1 hour to see where we are at the moment. So we are already in this downtrend. Let's see if we start to grind up from this area here. This is a support area here from this area. So the buys came and we are already here. Let's see if we grind up until here. And let's see what it does. This is the 1 hour. But this candle here was already a lower low compared with this one. Still, let's see what it does. I think the dollar is losing a bit, but still it's been pushing really high. So this is the dollar index, basically, to see where the market, the American market is. I'll put the weekly, which is better. So we are in this trend line, trying to push higher. And this is the top, basically. I don't know if we come here to this trend line once again after pushing it higher, but let's see. Okay, so let's start. S&P 500, still on the same. The buy was here. We are facing resistance here on the 21. We already got the first rejection here. But this last candle pushed higher, so let's see what it does if we manage to push a bit higher. So we are in this channel basically. This is the top, this is the bottom, and this is the middle term, and we are here. If this is the top and we are here from this top and we don't pass for a few weeks or a few days, I think we will come down and go to these areas lower. If this is the start of the recession. DGI, the same, trying to hold the 200s here, but we didn't yet follow up to these levels. We can still push higher, but we are facing rejections to try to see if the support holds. So let's see what it does. But this is already areas of resistance after this crash. Resistance here, and then let's see what it does, if it manages to push higher or not. Nasdaq, everything is the same. Pushed a bit higher than the 21, and now it's trying to find support on the 21, and all these moving average to try to push higher at least one more time here to the top. There's many areas to buy here with all these trend lines, because if this is a top and we start to do something like this, we can go again to the top and we do something like, and then we have a big bounce down. As soon as we start closing below the 21 moving average, we can come lower. So there's many trend lines from the past here. It's about patience and see what it does, level by level. Buy on support, take profits or sell on resistance. The same, Nasdaq 100, Root, Russell 2000, English. Also finding resistance here, obvious resistance, so we got the bounce. Here on, I'll put the monthly, which is more easy to understand the macro scale. So we had the bounce from the 200 here, 200 moving averages, both of them. And now we are trying to find support on this trend line. Let's see, if we miss it, normally we can hold on this trend line and on this one. If we get another crash, this is the areas to buy here. Until now, if it holds this one, just put stop loss below. UK 100, okay, it's still holding this trend line. If we lose it, we come to this one and to this area of support here. This is always, trades are area by area and risk management area by area. We are still holding this trend line, try to reach here. Let's see, if we don't go, we might come here and then back down here. This is what I'm seeing. Last case, if we have a big crash, this is the buy area here. Until then, we can be like grinding in this triangle. The Nikkei. Facebook. We had a big bullish engulfing, trying to see what it does. This is the top. Let's see if we manage to go higher. Otherwise, might just come here to test support again and back up. Apple. Testing the tops again. But if we don't pass this area for a few weeks or months, we will come down at least here or here, or here again. Something like this can happen if this is a recession, although these are tech stocks, but profits are to be taken and buying low. So this is the area I'm seeing if you get into a recession, or the first areas here and here. So it's about looking at the moving averages and see where the price holds. If we have a crash and if someone bought here, stop loss below, and then buy where it stops, basically. Like here, needs to stop, couple of candles holding, and then stop loss below, and make the buy. Amazon, still pushing higher, trying to come to get into the support here to try to go higher again. This is the support now. Let's see. But if we do a double top like this one here, suddenly we can have a big crash. Like here, every time like double top with a weak, then close below, down. So let's see what it does on this top here. Netflix, also grinding higher. But if it does something like this, we can come to this trend line here or to this one. We can be doing this now for a while. This is on months, a few more months, pushing higher until suddenly we have a big crash. So we can be grinding on this trend line here, grinding up a little bit. Suddenly we can come here or here or here. Who knows? This is the channel of Netflix. Quite big here. Google. Same. So all the stocks now I'm just showing them because it's all the same. We are reaching the tops, and let's see if we come down with a recession. All the channels are here, all the trend lines and the moving averages. Microsoft still pushing higher, non-stop on the 21. If we come down, we come here, and this is the obvious buy on this top on Microsoft, even a bit lower and then pushing higher. all this area, this is what I'm seeing if we have like a big crash. But until then, we need to start closing below the 21. If we are above the 21, it's just buy on the 21 and just, yeah, like that. And wait and take profits and rebuy on the 21. eBay, we are on this triangle. Close below, trying to push higher. If we close higher, we can push up. If we don't pass here, we come down. And we are in this channel here. Try to see what price does. Otherwise, areas of support are these ones here. Honey, honey. Finding resistance here. Let's see if we manage to push here. We got into this trend line, big bounce, but we still have many buy areas if we have another crash. These are the buy areas or this one. I'm seeing this one, this area here, from this top here. If we have another crash, uranium still down, still not able to push to the big support. So we had a big green candle, but still needs to come above 12.12 to try to push higher. For now it's finding resistance. Gold still pushing higher, but we are reaching the tops. Let's see if we manage to push to the tops. The buy is here. If we come down to test support again, here and in this area here. For now it's grinding up. Silver finding resistance on this trend line now. Might be grinding to find support here on this area, or one more time coming down, who knows. This is the gold miners, VanEck, very big ETF, so it's pushing higher. I think we will come to test this area here of resistance. Let's see what it does. Seems like we are coming here. Support here. Of course it can come a bit below, but I don't think so. So support here and here, and we are trying to go here. So CL2, oil, I'll do a couple of oils. So it's still not pushing higher, still consolidating. Still above this support here on NYMEX2. And then we still have these buy areas here and here. So if we lose these are the buy areas. This is, I already explained a few more times, so it's always the same. Oil crude index, we are already below this trend line, try to push higher, but for now we still can come here, try to find support here for a while, and consolidating in this area until we manage to push higher. BMW. Okay, we are here, bounced from the 377. We are getting into the resistance. I'm seeing the big buy here on this trend line. Let's see. I'm just waiting a bit. My computer, okay. This is Porsche. Still above support, resistance here and here. Toyota. Still above support, resistance here and on the top. If we don't pass this, we might come down here or here or here on this trend line if we get a crash. It's always gives time to buy. Even if the price comes down and goes up, after a while, after a few months, it will come to test the support. Like all these crashes here, like we have 2 weeks here. This one went up, and then there was another one down to test support, and back up. So it's all about patience. What we have more? Fiat on support still, trying to push higher here or here. Ferrari, I think we reached to the top. Still trying to find support, but still, I think it might just come here to the 21 or to this area here and maybe push higher again, otherwise the buy will be here. This is where I'm seeing Porsche as a buy, but then we can bounce and be like a downtrend after that, but with big bounces to make big profits in each bounce. Tesla, we are finding resistance here on these trend lines. So it's grinding here to see if we manage to go up or down. I'm seeing the new next buy on Tesla here on this area, 243 and 300 around these areas here. Can take a while, but I think we will go there because the support wasn't tested here and here. All this support wasn't tested and we just went up without testing it, so we might come down to test. Ford, very bad. Might come here, but we are here, but we might come to this top here, to this area here. This is where I'm seeing at least. Last case we can come down again here or here, but I don't know, let's see. Renault still holding this support. If we miss this, it's very bad. We can come to the bottom again, to this bottom, not because there's no data from before 95, so I can only work with this support here, it's still holding support. Volkswagen, still holding support, the same. If you lose this, we come down here or to this trend line. And now we are trying to go to the resistance, take profits here, or sell everything. United Airlines, still the same. We got the support on this trend line. There's still this one down. So if we don't manage to hold this and start to come down this support, we might come here to this top here. And it's quite low, so there's still this top here, this area here. So let's see what it does. This is the monthly, like on the daily. We are here doing higher lows, so let's see, but we are also doing lower lows. We have this try here and we reject, so I don't know if we come down to test support again, but then if we come down it can be tricky because we can go to lower levels. We need to hold these higher lows here, at least where we are now, hold here to try to push higher from where we are. It's testing the support here on the 25.94. This is the support. Let's see if we push higher to come at least here and then touch here and then higher. Let's see what it does. This is a buy area now. Delta 12 do a few airlines, so not looking good. So we try to push higher and then we came to this trend line, bounced back down. We are finding support on the 20. This is a buy area with a stop loss below. So we are on the buy areas here. If we lose this area, it's like stop loss here and buy here to try to push higher. Let's see what it does. I'll put the monthly again. So we are here, but we can come here to this trend line or to this top here. So this is tricky, airlines, so all these areas are buy areas below. If we miss this one, we can come here. If we don't make a big bounce from here to go above, we might come down here. So it's not looking good, but these are very strong buy areas. For Delta, JetBlue, so it's -7, so it's starting to reject, to come down to test support, and buy areas are here, here, or here. But the bounce was very good, and now people are taking profits and sell again to rebuy lower. So it seems like it's not being able to push higher here fast. Turkish, not bad, but already reaching resistance. We need to come here at least. Let's see, this is resistance, and we still didn't pass. Let's see if we find support again here to this bottom to try to push higher and consolidate on this trend line that's been holding for many times. Otherwise, we will come at least here, here, or here. Who knows? Singapore also on support, but if we miss this one here, this top, we have here or here. This seems more obvious, this area, if we have a big crash, and this is the buy area, or here. AirAsia, not much data, so we are still facing support, but rejecting, so this was the support. I'm seeing support again here on this trend line. Again, to test it one more time, and let's see if it holds. Lufthansa. Looking bad. The support is here on these tops here, and it's finding resistance. I don't have data previous to 2004 on this chart, so I don't know. But anyway, only so it will show strength when it starts to close above this area here. Same. Air France holding this support, but if we lose this, this is the support, and I don't have data prior to 2002. And now some Nike, Adidas, Coke, Pepsi. Big uptrends all these years, trying to push higher, finding resistance. The last candle closed below the 12, so this is the resistance. Let's see if the 21 holds to push higher at least to the top here one more time. Otherwise we will come down to here or here. We can do something like this and then start to grind down, and we have the 200 here, one of the 200, and also this big support here on the 27 euros dollar. This is a very strong support. Let's see what it does. We need to see the path. It pushes higher, and then until we don't pass for a while, if we don't pass this area for a few months or here, we will come down. It's about checking what the price does in the past. And yeah, Adidas. We bounced, but already finding resistance. Seems like we are coming down at least here, here. And I'm seeing the big buy here or here on this trend line here. We have these weeks down on Adidas. Maybe we have a week down and then up. So I will put my orders on this trend line here on this area, on this support here, basically. Try to get lucky. Coke, finding resistance as well here. And we have been doing just lower lows. So it's trying to do, we need to do a higher low here above this trend line to push higher. For now we are facing resistance. And yeah, so all the stocks are a bit the same. We are finding resistance. somehow still reaching the tops one more time to see if manage to close above, or we just go back to another area of support like here or even here. So it's very easy. It's about taking profit or sell on the top to rebuy when we have the crash. McDonald's, these are big uptrends, bull runs for many years. So if we do something like this will be the buy here on this area. If we start rejecting here the 21, which is happening now, we will come down. So let's see. American Tower, real estate, still pushing higher. If we come down, this is the bottoms. We have many moving averages to buy, but we're still holding. But seems like this is the top. And let's see if we manage or if we come down. Our Dukes, another one, not looking good. Big bounce from here. It's holding around here. I think the buy areas will be the same one. Hilton, some hotels, huge bounce from here, another continuation, but now we are finding resistance. Let's see if we manage to come to this top, to the 21, and then we re-evaluate if we manage to go higher here, or if with this rejection we are doing lower lows, and then we come down to test this support once again. Marriott, same. So buy areas are here. If we lose, we can come here at least, or here. This area here, I didn't put it, but anyway, to this bottom. Who knows? Ibis, yeah, let me just check a few. Las Vegas, casinos, not looking good, but still holding support. Buy areas here, if we miss, we have here or here, and we can have a big crash like this. So who knows what's happening. If this is the top, this is very tricky, and we can come quite low with a big crash. This is the top on this trend line, very easy. Alibaba, still holding this trend line, old one, but if we lose it, we have support here, last case here. These are strong supports here on this area, but we still can stop here. For now, still holding this long time trend line. And if we hold, but we are doing lower lows already, and this still a new lower low. We need to go above here to make a higher low. So Alliance holding support, still already above 21. Let's see, but we are doing lower lows. We might come at least here to make another lower low on the 15. Let's see. Last case, these are the buy areas if we have a crash. BNP Paribas, banks very bad. Not pushing higher, still holding here, so we might come down. This is the resistance or take profits area. For now, still holding the support. Let's see if we keep on. Portuguese Sonai, still holding support on this trend line, trying to push higher to here, at least, or here, or even higher. Let's see what it does. I'm just doing monthly chart for macro scale, not doing daily charts. But for instance, here on the daily, yeah, we are grinding up, facing resistance. The support is here on the 21, and it's about buying on the 21 here and taking profits on this resistance, and resistance to the top here. These are the areas of resistance. So I think we will come here and then back down. Let's see. Gulp, oil, Portuguese oil, a bit like the oil came to the bottom here, big bounce, came to the support on this trend line, bounce, we are holding support here, let's see what it does if we come here or higher. For now it's holding, this was a very easy buy from here. And now some pharmaceuticals, buyer facing resistance now from this, doing lower lows, we need a higher low. Let's see if we manage to start doing higher lows from here until we manage to go above this area, try to push higher, but we are on this triangle. Let's see if we hold. If we not, we will come to this trend line or even down here. Although the pharmaceuticals have loads of money and the big pharma, they are also asking money to the government because of all their tests and research. They spend loads of money on research, so that's why it doesn't look so good, although the big pharma is making money, but I think we might come lower with a recession. Let's see. This is Bayer, this is Roche. So we are pushing higher. Roche is doing good, buying on the 21, taking profits here. This seems like a top. Let's see if it holds the 21 to push higher on this support here. If we consolidate here and we don't go below, we might push higher. Let's see. Roche has big wicks like this one coming test support and back up. So it's always about being prepared for the price to come lower or even lower and then big bounce up like this here, but went higher and then we come lower. So let's see if this is a top already and we push low again. And Johnson & Johnson also getting into this top, rejecting this trend line here. We might push it up, but for now we are rejecting this top here. If we reject many times, we might come here, test one more time support to try to push higher. If we start losing this area here, we will come down to all these support areas. And this, I see it like around here, good buys on this top here, on this area here. Let's see. GlaxoSmithKline. Bounce from the 200, trying to hold the 21, it's holding. This is the top. If we don't do a higher high, we will come down to another area like here, for instance, to this trend line. So I think I just did a good macro scale market to wrap up. On the monthly, we are still in the beginning of the month, so it's about going for the weekly. So like here we want to find support here on this area, try to push higher to these tops here. But we got this rejection, that's why we are trying now to find support. Yeah, and that's it. Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed. Good investment, good scalping, good trading, good learning for those who are learning. It's all about check the horizontal supports where the price holds above and push higher on these lines from moving averages to horizontal supports and resistance. And that's it. We are trying to grind up here. This is the big support with this trend line here. We came one time, but we can test one more time lower. Because we are doing lower lows, we need to push above this area here to start higher lows here and push higher. For now we have been rejecting and we might come here or here again. Even hit lower. So, and then the big support is here. From this top here, this area from here and here. let's see.